All right. Welcome. I told you guys yesterday that I wasn't able to Be Inspired. I said I was going to come on. Actually, I didn't say I wasn't going to be able to do it. I said I was going to come on after we set up for the Toys for Tots. Well, ultimately, what ended up happening is that was my plan to set up for Toys for Tots, but everybody came in, so I had no time to do the Be Inspired because I was, volunteering. We were like getting busy. So please forgive me on that. I want to say good morning before I even start my first show, which is at 10 o'clock. So I want you guys to kind of tune into that too on blogtalkradio.com/Shop Talk with Mel. So tune in at 10 o'clock right after I finish this Be Inspired. It's going to be a great show. I always do great shows though. Pat myself on the back here because I have fun, okay? And then right after that, Star 94.7 from 12 to 4. All right? So we're going to shop talk. Now, I'm not going to make you guys wait till a certain time because I got to hurry up and get this out the way. Today, I want to talk about on Be Inspired, which I wanted to talk about yesterday, was the no judgment zone. That's what shop talk is about, in case you guys didn't know, where it's okay to be you. I don't judge. None of my staff judge. We kick it. We have a good time. We entertain you. And that's what we do. We may not agree, but we won't judge you. But if you have an issue judging people, or you know that person who may have judged someone, and what does that look like that in there? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was looking down the hallway like, wait, why does that look like that? I don't remember that being on. Anyway, if you have somebody that judge you, or you feel as though people are judging you, or if you are a judger, I'm going to give you some tips on what to do and what not to do. Now, first of all, I don't want you guys to blame yourself because we're wired that way. And our brain is our safety, not even just net, it's like our safety net. Our brain is, don't touch that, it's hot, try that, didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Better not jump off of that porch because I don't know how I will land. That is our brain, and that's the way that we are wired to think. You know how people say, use your brain, But here I want to say this. We judge based off of our brain, off of something that we've experienced or something we see. Here's the issue that I have with judging. Don't judge a person off of someone else's experience. That's the issue that I have. Don't judge a person off of someone else's experience with that person because they are someone else, just as you are someone else, okay? Get to know that person. High school, junior high school, that stuff is over. It's done, all right? Totally done. When you become adults, you got to have different players. And because I speak on starting lineup, so follow me on this one. You got to have different players if you plan on winning the game. All right. And if you still kick it with the person that you kicked it with in high school, that's all good too. However, I can guarantee you that those 5 people that you surrounded yourself with, or 4 people, and you were the 5th player, you're probably about 1% will help you achieve your goals as an adult. All right. Now that I got that out the way, let me carry on. So don't blame yourself as far as like, why am I so judgmental? Some people call it cautious, but I want you guys to just kind of pause. That's all I'm saying. Just pause for a minute before you go and make judgment on somebody because you don't know their story. Just pause, look, and say, hey, that could possibly be a teachable moment. And if that person doesn't receive from you, just pray for them. You know what I'm saying? Just pray for them. Depersonalize. You know what I'm saying? When you depersonalize, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's say if you have like a disagreement with somebody, and you're going back and forth. If the topic doesn't affect you personally, why are you arguing with them? You know what I'm saying? Why is this going on? We are allowed to agree to disagree. We're different people. If we all were the same, life will kind of be boring. You know what I'm saying? Now, before you judge somebody, for the judgers out there, if you could just take a moment, like I said, pause, reflect back on your life and say, where was I at that time? at that age? What was I doing? Did I have a friend that was like this person? Those are the times that you can actually say, this is a teachable moment. Maybe I'll talk to this person. Or guess what? If you can't talk to them and they're pretty aggressive, you can pray for them. But what you can do, because first of all, God gave us sight for those of us who can see, you know what I'm saying? We pray for Stevie Wonder and all the rest of them, you know what I'm saying? But for those of us who can see well, find something to compliment that person on. Say something good about that person, okay? Try to do that. And if you see them going in the wrong direction, you find something good about that person, they'll have an open ear and say, you know what? I'll listen to this person because they didn't just see the bad. And most of the time when we see the bad in people is because somebody already poisoned us about this individual. Blackballed, you know what I mean? Targeted, whatever term you want to use. Someone else already poisoned us about this individual, and we never got the opportunity to learn that individual, okay? So, and also take it to consideration if you find somebody that annoys you. Like, I talk a whole bunch of trash, y'all already know that. I'm going to tell you the truth. I ain't no liar. So don't ask me if you don't want to know. But the gossiping thing, listen, I heard as a child, you know, the busybody, and then it's in scripture about the little busy, let the woman marry or something like that. Y'all know I'll be jacking up them verses, but I was raised in church. I did hear a little bit while I was back there eating candy and running to the store next door, okay? But it was like, let the women marry so they don't be busybodies, something like that. I might have that right, okay? So what you want to do is, if you don't feel like getting married, and I ain't gonna say feel like because most women do, but if you haven't found a husband, it's okay. But please don't be the gossiper. Do not. That annoys me. So I have to use for myself. So what I have to do is to take into consideration that did the smack. They may have a disability. Yes, I said it. They might have a disability because if that's what they always do, like the older lady, they just keep running their mouth and it's like, listen, we're trying to get a program. We're trying to get this stuff started over here because I'm going to tell you like I keeps it real. So I'm at the Toys for Tots yesterday, right? At the Toys for Tots, and it was a busybody. It was a gossiper there, old lady, like 60 plus. Ma'am, I'm going to need you not to gossip right now because we got a line of people here that we need to bring through. So let's stay focused. Now, here's what happened while she turned around to gossip. Bam! Somebody was in there throwing extra toys in the bag. Who does that? I was like, you stealing free stuff? So you know what I had to do, right? I had to go over there. I was like, we don't do that here, ma'am. We do not do that here. I grabbed her bag and put the things back. Here's where my issue is. If you are less fortunate, we're talking Toys for Tot. If you are less fortunate, you should be happy that there's a program available for you, okay? Now, she wasn't stealing from, I'm a volunteer, she wasn't stealing from me, you're stealing from the government. This is who she was stealing from. She was stealing from the person behind her. Now, you're already getting to choose your toys, and I mean, you don't get just one for the amount of children that she had. I mean, totally blessed. What about the person behind you? So you want to take even more so that they don't have enough for their children? Not cool. Totally not cool. So anyway, I put her stuff back and all that other stuff. They look at it like, they go, Mel, there she is. Yes, I did. Took her stuff right up out the bag. Did I escort her out? No, we're going to do this the right way. Teachable moment. Even though I knew she knew because she made sure that they distracted Miss Gossip Lady over here while she was throwing stuff in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. I'm going to take it right out the bag. So anyway, back on the topic. I want you guys, please, and I want you to help me by sharing this, okay? I want people to be less judgmental and more understanding. Now, I didn't call her a thief. I could have judged her off of my personal experience. See, she threw it in the bag. That was a thief, okay? But I didn't do that. I stopped her. I said, honey, we don't do that here. Let me show you how we do things. So I took her stuff out of the bag and let's do it the right way. So she had another opportunity to say, okay, I can make it right. All right. And I don't know who I'm talking to out there. I really don't. But I need to say this to our single mothers and single fathers. Stop Just stop. Take time to rest. Be present. And this is from a book, Shauna, I can't think of her last name, but guys, if you get the opportunity, especially your single mothers and fathers, read the book. It's called Be Present, Not Perfect. I agree with that 100% for our single mothers out there, even the ones that are married and both parents are working really, really hard. Be present, not perfect. You have to stop. And us single mothers, I can speak from that because I had a husband, so I'm divorced. But I find myself running. This one, taking this one to practice, going to work, going to school. Okay, well, let me work on me going back to school. It's a lot. Or starting your new business. It is a lot. So what I say to you, for the parents, the lovely parents, okay? The lovely parents are the little ones, all right? I didn't graduate. Mine didn't graduate. Stop. Give yourself the accolades. Listen, if you had that child and that child survived your supervision for the night, clap yourself up. The child lived, okay? The little things, even if you want to give more and you work so much to make sure your child has the best, listen. Be present. There's no such thing as a perfect parent. I'm here to tell you. All right. So clap yourself up. Say, hey, good job. I'm a good parent. And I'm going to have a good day. All right, listen, I'm getting ready to go on live. Thank you guys for tuning in to Be Inspired. Y'all know I'm on every Friday at 7 a.m. This is a delay. Thank you for allowing me to go ahead and volunteer for the Toys for Tots. So that's why I wasn't able to do the Be Inspired on yesterday. I love you guys for listening. You have no idea. Visit the website, shoptalkwithmel.com. Like me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff at Shop Talk with Mel. And remember, good morning, Nikki. And remember, you got those Shop Talk questions? You know your girl got the Shop Talk questions of the week. Keep inboxing me. Go to the website, inbox me. Whatever you need to do. I got you covered, all right? I love you for listening. Find you, embrace you, most importantly, always, always love you. And don't forget to share. See you next week on Be Inspired, 7 o'clock. Peace. Hopefully you guys tune in at 10 o'clock. All right? Love you. Bye. Good morning, Aunt Juliana. That's my girl right there. Love you too.